Welcome back to Drug Football. Today, we're heading to Spain for a complete tour of La Liga's stadiums in the 2025-26 season. From the smallest, most intimate grounds to the most iconic football cathedrals, we're ranking all 20 La Liga stadiums by capacity. We're not just talking numbers here. We'll explore the history, atmosphere, and unique character that make each venue special. So grab your seat and let's take a journey through Spanish football, one stadium at a time. We kick things off in Catalonia with Girona's Montilivi. At just over 13,000 seats, it's the smallest ground in La Liga, but don't be fooled by its size. This place has been a fortress in recent seasons. The stands are close to the pitch, giving fans the feeling that they're practically on the field with the players. Girona's rise in Spanish football has been one of the best stories of the decade, and Montilivi has been the stage for it all. Next up, Campo de Vallecas, home of Rayo Vallecano. Tucked away in a working-class neighborhood of Madrid, this stadium may only hold 14,700 fans, but the atmosphere here is fiery. The fans, known for their politics and their passion, make Vallecas one of the most intimidating small stadiums in Europe. Visiting teams know they're in for a battle when they come here. At number 18, we stay in Madrid with Getafe's Coliseum Alfonso Pérez. With 6,500 seats, it's modest in size, but it's been home to some giant-killing performances over the years. Despite its smaller capacity, the ground has hosted European nights, including clashes against Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and even Real Madrid. It might not be flashy, but it's proof that size isn't everything in football. Number 17 takes us north to the Basque Country, where Deportivo Alavés play at Mendizorroza. Opened in 1924, it's one of the oldest stadiums in Spain still in use. With just under 20,000 seats, it has a classic old-school charm. Fans of Alavés will remember their run to the UEFA Cup final in 2001, and many still see Mendizorroza as a proud symbol of their resilience. Heading to the Balearic Islands now, we land at Son Moix, the home of Mallorca. With a capacity of just over 23,000, it's a stadium surrounded by palm trees and sunshine. While it doesn't always generate the loudest atmosphere, its unique island setting makes it one of the most picturesque stadiums in La Liga. Imagine watching a match here and then hitting the beach. Not a bad away day. At number 15, we visit Villarreal's Estadio de la Cerámica. Known for its bright yellow seats, this ground represents one of the most remarkable stories in Spanish football, a small town of 50,000 people supporting a team that has lifted European silverware. With a capacity of just over 23,000, the stadium might be small, but the pride it generates is massive. Next is El Sadar in Pamplona. This stadium is legendary for its atmosphere. The capacity is just under 24,000, but when Osasuna are playing, it feels like double. The noise, the chants, and the closeness of the stands make it one of the most intimidating grounds in La Liga. For visiting teams, El Sadar is never an easy trip. At number 13 is the Ciutat de Valencia, home to Levante. With over 26,000 seats, this stadium has seen its fair share of battles in Spain's top flight. Fans here are fiercely loyal, and while Levante may not have the global name of their city rivals Valencia, the Ciutat offers plenty of passion and color. Next, we travel to Galicia, where Celta Vigo play at Balaidos. With 29,000 seats, it's a stadium with plenty of history. Celta fans are among the most loyal in Spain, sticking with their club through highs and lows. Its coastal location gives it a unique charm, and European nights here are unforgettable. Number 11 brings us to Asturias and the Carlos Tartiere, home of Real Oviedo. With a capacity of 30,500, this is a classic football ground with a loyal fan base. Oviedo's return to La Liga has brought this historic club back to the spotlight, and the Carlos Tartiere is once again hosting top-flight football. Cracking the top 10 is Elche's Manuel Martínez Valero. With nearly 34,000 seats, it's one of the larger provincial stadiums in Spain. It's also remembered for hosting World Cup matches back in 1982, adding to its legacy in Spanish football history. At number 9 is the Reale Arena, better known as Anoeta, in San Sebastián. Recently redeveloped, it now holds almost 40,000 fans and offers one of the most modern matchday experiences in Spain. The renovations brought the stands closer to the pitch, and now the atmosphere is louder than ever. In 8th place is Espanyol's RCDE Stadium in Barcelona. Opened in 2009 with a capacity of 40,000, it's sleek, modern, and fan-friendly. While Espanyol often live in the shadow of their city rivals, Barcelona, the RCDE Stadium is a source of pride for their loyal supporters. Sevilla's Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan takes 7th spot. With almost 44,000 seats, it's famous across Europe for its electric atmosphere. The pre-match singing of the club anthem, Himno del Sevilla, is a spine-tingling experience. Add in Sevilla's European pedigree, and this stadium is one of the true gems of La Liga. At number 6, we have the legendary Mestalla. With 55,000 seats, it's one of the most iconic stadiums in Spain, famous for its incredibly steep stands. This makes fans feel like they're right on top of the pitch. Despite being over 100 years old, it remains a fortress and an unforgettable place to watch football. In 5th place, Barcelona's temporary home while the Camp Nou undergoes renovation, the Estadi Olímpic Lluís Companys. With nearly 56,000 seats, it doesn't match the grandeur of the Camp Nou, but it still ranks among the biggest stadiums in Spain. It also carries Olympic history, having hosted the 1992 Games. Number 4 is San Mamés, the Cathedral of Football in Bilbao. With 53,000 seats, it perfectly blends modern architecture with deep tradition. The atmosphere here is something special. The Basque fans live and breathe football, and their loyalty to athletic club makes San Mamés one of the most passionate stadiums in Europe. At number 3 is the Benito Villamarín in Seville, home to Real Betis. With over 60,000 seats, it's one of the biggest stadiums in Spain. Betis fans are famous for their green and white passion, and when this stadium is full, it feels like a football festival. In 2nd place, we head to Madrid once again for the Civitas Metropolitano, home of Atletico. Opened in 2017, this modern giant holds more than 70,000 fans. It's already hosted Champions League finals and is considered one of the best new stadiums in Europe. The design is sleek, the facilities are top class, and the atmosphere on big nights is unforgettable. And finally, number 1, the Santiago Bernabéu. With a capacity of 81,000, the newly renovated Bernabéu is a futuristic football temple. Complete with a retractable roof, massive video boards, and world-class facilities, it's not just the biggest stadium in La Liga, it's one of the greatest in the world. For many fans, it's the ultimate bucket list destination. And that's the full ranking of every La Liga stadium by capacity for the 2025/26 season. From Girona's tiny Montilivi to the mighty Santiago Bernabéu, Spanish football offers the perfect mix of tradition, passion, and cutting-edge design. Which stadium is your favorite? And if you could only visit one, where would you go first? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football content here on Drug Football.